the land of the free and the
Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. Hi, everyone. This is Brian Anderson at the table along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. On Wednesday and then on Friday,
the way they've been conducting themselves lately, I think they'll have no trouble maintaining their current momentum. They just need to keep doing what they're doing, and the wins will follow.
We're just about ready for tip-off. But first, let's hear from the sideline. Allie, it's all yours.
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard, as you know.
Deceptively so. Thank you, Allie. Now the starting group for the visitors. And every year, Grant, the officials seem to emphasize a rule. Does it take long for players to adjust to that?
You know, B.A., when you have a collection of the best basketball players in the world, I don't think it takes that much time at all. Usually, the preseason is a period of time for teams and for players to figure out what those new rules are. But by the time they get in season, they have adjusted and figured it out and are able to move forward with the new rule change.
And we tipped it. Let's it go from deep. Leonard, that one's good.
Just don't let him get his feet set. Leonard has become a deadeye on the catch and shoot opportunity.
Fires for three. They get it again. Pass to Clarkson. Second chance effort. It's good.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And we're about a minute into the first. It's on target from the high post.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
Well, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
The three. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Leonard for three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Leonard's got 6 points.
Is there another guy in the league who knows when his team needs this kind of lift? Kawhi getting those 3 points right back.
To the paint. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
The shot comes out. Gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Shot from 12. No good off the back of the rim. He's covered by Clarkson. Just 5 on the clock. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Up a three. Shot that time, not on target.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but they give it to him again. I bet 3 points are coming.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Leonard. 6 points for him.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
When you think about load management, of course, Kawhi Leonard in his time with the Spurs lot of attention for the amount of time that he needed to recover from injury, and then also the time in between games.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And Kawhi began his career with the Spurs, who were the first to embrace load management. And yet Kawhi's injury rehab was a bone of contention there. Brent, in hindsight, what do you make of that saga?
Well, there's no doubt it changed the fortunes of the San Antonio Spurs and what they were going to be built on for years to come. A bit uncharacteristic for a franchise who had kept a number of their stars happy for so long.
Gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Blocked! And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
What I love is that early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way. You know, it really establishes the attitude you want.
He's guarded by Washington. Washington grabs the miss.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Takes it inside. He can't get that one to fall.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
To the inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Lets the three fly. He drops it from range. He's got 5.
An excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Leonard outside. To the middle with his first shot attempt. And he parries his first look.
Now, a lot of times we talk about good passing, but accurate passing is a huge quality of a good pass, and Leonard did it there.
Leonard defending. Here's Clarkson. Gets the 3 to fall. Clarkson's got his second basket of the night.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Washington outside. Puts up the 8-footer. Nice touch on the bank shot. Leonard's got 8 points.
Oh, you see the touch on the side from Leonard does a little bit of everything for this basketball team.
Pass to Clarkson. From the right block. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. He takes it in. Down low. Here's Washington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the first shot of the night for him, no good.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Fires from 14. And too long on the shot. Shooting around 40% early on here. Inside. And he dumps it down.
He wanted to shoot that ball, but you see your teammate wide open. Hit the teammate. Make the delivery.
Shooting about 47% during this first quarter. Pass to Clarkson. Deflected. Here's Washington. And he paddles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. Washington's got his second basket.
He takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Pass to Clarkson. There's the drive. And he lays it up and in.
A combo guard who can do a lot of things decently well. Jordan Clarkson, solid at dishing that rock.
Here's Leonard. Driving to the basket. No good. 3 for 6 shooting in this game. Here's Clarkson. And the call over the back.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Yeah, energy is good, but not smart there trying to go through somebody on that play.
Leonard outside. Shoots from 14. Offensive rebound. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by Leonard. Leonard's gone 3 of 8 tonight from the field. There's a screen to the paint. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Leonard's gotten 3 of his 9 shots to fall so far. It's stolen by Leonard. Washington outside. Pass to Leonard. Soft touch off the glass. Leonard's got 10.
And he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
On the take, crafty move, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. .141 left in the first. Pass to Washington. Shooting a fantastic 52% in the first. Down low. Tries again. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. With the drive, it softly drops in the floater.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Clarkson outside. Shooting around 40% early on here. The three is up. The shot no good. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Basket's good.
Clarkson doing his best to keep that mid-range jump shot from dying off.
Clarkson's gone 3 for 5 shooting from the floor. Driving in. And the shot's good. 16 seconds left to play in the first. Steps back and fires. And that was good. He's got 11.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And that does it for the first quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
He's covered by Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. Off target with the 3. An opportunity to pad the lead.
And BA, if they can push it into double digits, that's tough to overcome.
From 6 feet away, buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game. Into the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. From outside, off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Gudiga's been good. 54% on this one. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Fires the 3. Not on target. 4 for 9 in this one.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. From behind the arc. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Shot clock at 6. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. That one doesn't drop. Shooting just around 36%. Not the best execution. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Takes a 13-footer. Not going to go that time.
And that's as good a look as he's going to get. He just got to shake that one off and keep it moving.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Cashes in the first attempt of the game. Going inside. And that one drops for him. 6 points for him. Got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. On the wing, Clarkson. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Fred, you have an excellent mid-range jumper. Who right now stands out in that area?
Wow. In this era of the three-point ball, there's still some players that excel in the mid-range. And it just so happens they're elite all-star caliber players. You know, I think of Kevin Durant, Chris Paul is another. Jimmy Butler excels in the mid-range. But the guy, to me, who is the best in the mid-range in today's game is Kawhi Leonard. He can go get a bucket, elevate, use his size, his strength, his touch, and he really excels in that area. So it's refreshing to see, and it's interesting that the really good players in this league are the ones that excel there.
To the right side. Well, Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And the strength of Clarkson on display. Awesome job fending off the defense and not letting that deter him from scoring.
Another miss. That makes him 3 for 10 so far.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game. Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And that one misses. This year starting significantly later due to the shift in the NBA season. Brett, how is that going to impact players, you think?
I remember BA going through a lockout year where an NBA season did start the following year. And that's just an adjustment where organizations have to do the best they can to make sure that guys are accountable to being in shape and being ready. And there's so many things, not only shifting for the NBA schedule, but you think about what the G League has to do and how it impacted the draft and where guys were when they got drafted or after they were drafted. Lots of fluidity and lots of dynamics where teams are trying to do their best to herd the cats, make sure they're prepared for their best season. Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Sure, from 3-point range. 17 points in the game.
And they're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
He can't get it to go.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
A fantastic move right there. Just that quick little reverse layup.
Shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Launches it. Knocks down the long J.
Now you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Leonard with a double team. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Shooting just 27% in the second quarter. And the layup is good off the glass.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Last season, Kawhi Leonard and that number 15 at San Diego State was hung in the rafters. The Aztecs going 59-12 in his 2 seasons in attendance there.
He'll get it back. Goes back up. Oh, Leonard with the block.
And that's the thing we know about Leonard. As a defender, on the ball, off the ball, he's rarely out of any play.
You know, Leonard grew up not far away in Moreno Valley, California. Still connected to San Diego. Bought a home there.
Well, every summer, not a bad place to find some hours with your performance coach. Doing speed ladders, getting some shuttle work in, working out in the weight room, and continuing to develop his defensive mobility.
Out left to the wing. From downtown. Doesn't go that time.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Clarkson outside. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. From 12 feet. It doesn't go for him. Gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Tipped. Leonard for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Leonard's got 13 points.
He's so dangerous, and he's also efficient with his offensive game. Leonard right now having a tremendous offensive night.
So both teams making some changes here. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for Kawhi Leonard.
And unfortunately, his defense has not been as impactful lately as it was earlier in the season, with his steal numbers on the decline over the past 5 games. Expect to see him redouble his efforts tonight and try to get back to picking pockets.
Lets it fly. Ooh, solid D from Leonard. Shooting around 35% for the game. To the middle. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
With Leonard on the floor, the team's always going to function a little bit better as a whole, and some of that comes from his unselfish play.
Trying to get back on track. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. He's covered by Clarkson. Driving inside. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Yeah, things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend. Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Leonard outside. That three's off the mark. Shooting just around 47% in the second quarter. To the inside. And it's rejected. There's the 3. That shot is off. Shooting around 50% of the game so far. Inside. Leonard defending. 11 feet out and he hits it. He has 7. 1:41 left to play in the first half. Pass to Washington. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Grant, your induction into the Hall of Fame in 2018. It was awesome to see. A huge honor, and it speaks volumes about your career.
Yeah, thank you, Brian. It truly was an incredible honor. I get chills now still thinking about it. It's one of those things as a player you never really aim for. It's never a goal of yours to make the Hall of Fame one day. But once that opportunity happens and you go through the enshrinement process, it really just validates your entire career. And so what an honor, and I'm just so grateful to be in rarefied air along with all the other great Hall of Famers.
Down low. Here's Clarkson. Leonard pulls down the board. Leonard's got his 7th rebound here tonight. A minute 15 left in the second period. Offline with a 3. Clarkson outside. Count it. Good.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Pass to Leonard. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Leonard defending. Out to the right wing. And there's a pick. He's 4 to shoot. Good work there as it goes. 19 points in the game. Shooting just 27% in the second quarter. Up again. That shot off the mark. Clarkson, left side. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. They lead by 8.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to checking out the visiting team. Kenny, what's your review?
There's been one thing that's made a difference in this game above all else. Their control.
And that wraps up the halftime.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Washington outside. Pass to Leonard. 5 to shoot. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Leonard's got 15.
Count on Kawhi Leonard to work as much as he needs to get to the spots on the floor where he can be successful. He's a good shooter from mid-range.
This one for 3. Washington grabs the miss. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
NBA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Here he goes, and the layup falls. Washington's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
The shot. This is the right iron.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you want him taking that kind of shot. And it's another just bad decision on a night full of them. The shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Come on.
Next from
Wow.
downtown.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
From outside the arc. Can't get it to drop. Gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's the 3. Washington grabs the miss. Gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. He's covered by Clarkson. To the middle. Washington's shot is good. 10 points for him.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Looking to win this cold spell. And they'll keep possession. Yes, it's good. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
From deep three-point range, it's a three-pointer.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Washington outside. Got a hand on it. Second chance shots.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Clarkson outside. 4-3. Doesn't go. That's his 5th miss out of 10 tries. Going to get a 44% clip in the third. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Washington's shot is good.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Clarkson outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Washington outside. Pass to Leonard. He got a piece of it. And they're running. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Fred planted Duke. Coach said that first, your humility held you back from dominating and leading like you were capable of doing. He said you crossed that bridge in your senior year. Do you feel that way?
100% BA. For me on my path and my journey as a basketball player, I so wanted to fit in and be one of the guys. And what I learned, sometimes you're meant to stand out. In my senior year, I finally got that message, and my game took off to a whole nother level. And I became comfortable with the idea of standing out. Not everybody's meant to follow. Certain people are meant to lead, and that's when it clicked for me. Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right. They're just not playing their best.
He's covered by Clarkson. Fires the 3. No luck on that one.
He was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there, possibly leg tired here in the second half.
Shoots from the line. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Leonard's got 9 rebounds now. Washington outside. Leonard left side. 2 points. That one goes. Leonard's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Pass to Clarkson. Beyond the arc. No good that time. Gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Back to Leonard. Again, the miss by Leonard. And here's Clarkson. Takes the 3. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
I can see more of that from Clarkson. Just get more consistent from the 3. Big point line. Steps up and knocks that one down.
Now Leonard. He's got 19. To the paint. It's going to Leonard. Washington. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Back to Clarkson. Fires from deep. Washington grabs the miss. We've got 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the 3rd quarter. There's the drive. And down it goes. 2 points. He's got 5.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Down low. And it's blocked.
Oh, wow.
Pass to Leonard. Lays it up and banks it in. Leonard's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Really, with that level of speed and power, it is so difficult to keep Leonard from scoring on the drive.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
It's hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Here's Clarkson. Buries it from 3. Clarkson's got 18 points.
Well, he just nailed his 2nd 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
Leonard outside. And Leonard with the strong finish.
Kind of fun when you see his personality come out in this game like that.
Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. 27 points for him.
Well, he didn't need to add the spice, but I like it spicy.
To the inside. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And the free throw, no good. Shooting just 36% on the 3rd. It's stolen by Leonard. Over to the wing. The 3 ball. That shot off. Shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Another shot. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
Defense also looking defeated.
Weak.
The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
He's a piece of shit.
Plenty of space. And the jumper is good. Leonard's got 12 points in just the 2nd half.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
With 1 more board, he'd have a double-double.
Imposing his will physically tonight, showing a lot of fight.
And he gets that one.
And herein lies the problem. He's trying to defend Leonard, his versatility. You take one thing away, he hurts you with another.
On the wing, Clarkson. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Jackson the 3.
You become a
The
leader.
fact that he has that many rebounds for a guy of his size and stature shows you he truly cares about grabbing possessions off the rim.
There's a screen. From out on the
Fade
wing,
away,
he knocks it
bitch.
down. Give him 31 now.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court, and it also keeps the bench fired up. That one falls. Their offense sort of clawing back to respectability. Let's see if they can keep building on this.
On the wing, Clarkson. Inside. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Trying to realize what to do in the screen and roll situation. Clarkson connecting with a teammate.
Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Now here's Clarkson. Defense is right there. And the shot goes.
Decision making is a big part of Jordan Clarkson and how he can impact the game. That time made a very nice read.
56 seconds left in the third quarter. He's covered by Clarkson. On target from range.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
From the high post. Shooting has been excellent in the third quarter, 57%. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Give him 8.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen, you shed the defense, quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
17 seconds left in the third. They get the rebound. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. There's the drive.
Oh, man. Oh, my
He had the runway,
Oh, indeed.
and he let it rip.
Nice. Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Shooting around 50% of the game so far. From deep. That shot missing. Kicked it out of midair. Tries to break his ice. Oh, and he got fouled on his way out. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
And he knocks down the first one. That one's no good. Shooting 41% of this game. Second shot opportunity. Shots blocked. To the wing, right side. Takes a 3. The shot won't fall. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. And he drives in. The shot no good. Got just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. 3-pointer. Doesn't go for. Gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. He's guarded by Washington. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Oh, the teardrop falls in. Here's Clarkson. Washington grabs the miss.
Not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Let's go with a 3. Doesn't fall. Now 4 for 6. Can't get it to fall.
Like this.
Gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. It's the trifecta.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks.
For 3. Knocks it down from distance.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Fires from the wing. Oh, right between the eyes. All net that time. Leonard's got 31 points.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Clarkson outside.
And he's doing things on the grass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Drives to the hoop. Off target at the rim.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Otra naman to.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes going by in the fourth. There's a screen. Clock at 6. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet. Clarkson's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, a lot of ways that Clarkson can beat you. Most of the time it's off the dribble, but when he's shooting the ball well, he's a dangerous offensive player.
Washington outside. Pass to Leonard. The 15-footer is good. Leonard's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
To the paint. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Washington outside. Pass to Leonard. Leonard throws it down hard.
Now, there are some ways to fire up your teammates. That right there is one of them, thanks to Kawhi Leonard.
Here's Clarkson. And the basket is good.
Well, the defense did everything in their power to make that possession difficult. Jordan just more powerful.
Pass to Washington. A little mid-range shot is up. It's not going to go for him.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
On the wing, Clarkson. There's the drive. And he can't get that one. Got his 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Leonard.
And the dunk by Leonard. Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. It's tipped.
Oh, shit.
Washington outside. Launches a three. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 6 assists now in the game.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions. Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. The three is up. Can't hit that one.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, amazing.
Man.
And that one is stuffed right through.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Knocks it loose. Washington drives in, and it's good for 2. Washington's got 14 points here in the second half. Gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. To the inside. Leonard defending. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, good whistle there.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Shooting around 44%. Not bad. From the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Leonard's got 40 points.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Now here's Washington. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw.
There's a quiet intensity that Kawhi Leonard brings to both ends of the floor, a defensive menace, and it's amazing to watch him just how disruptive he can be when he's guarding the 1, 2, 3, or even 4-man and messing up offensive scheme.
5 on the clock. There's the triple. Drills it from deep. Leonard's got 44.
Now, Kawhi does damage from the mid-range and from the inside and gets challenged to make threes. He can do that too.
He's covered by Clarkson. That ties it up.
Do they have enough left to maintain this energy and get the win?
This is a testament to this
Holy
team's
shit.
fortitude, never giving up. Folks, we've been involved.
Oh, come on, man. Fuck you.
On the shot. One free throw coming his way.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Shot clock at 5. From the high post. He's off on that one. Down low. He's guarded by Washington.
Oh, man. Oh! Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
In the second half, their free throw percentage has improved, hitting in the low 80s now. They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Well, hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Shooting 60% here in the fourth quarter. Terrific efficiency. Leonard for three. Counted from distance. Leonard's got 47 points.
The defender leaning just a little. Kawhi recognizes it, pulls up for the easy one.
Going inside.
I can't say this enough. You have to value each possession.
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still peeved.
Shooting just around 45% of the fourth.
That one stings there. Especially with how tight the game is.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. And he'll shoot free throws.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
And the second free throw is good.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
From the top of the key.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Washington
Fuck.
rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Pass to Leonard. Over Clarkson.
Oh, shit.
Leonard's got 49 in the game.
And just great intensity down the stretch.
Damn it.
He really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Take a look at it. Locked in right now in this moment. Once the ball.
In the ball.
Oh, man, why make it happen? Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is
Fucking
close,
bull.
he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Free throw shooting comes into focus in tight games. As usual, he's up to the task.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Really?
Takes it inside. Denied by Leonard. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard.
Oh, shit.
A minute 29 left in the fourth. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. So the first one drops. And that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
And you just have to understand that hours and hours of practice mean that clutch free throws become easy.
Ooh, couldn't stay in bounds. And that's going to be a turnover.
Yeah, unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Clarkson outside. Over to the left wing. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Driving to the basket.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunning.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Leonard for three. He can't hit that time. Here they come with numbers in transition. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort for this squad.
Money.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look, a great setup for the bucket.
Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both. And it's a 7-point game.
That's exactly how to close out a game. Take advantage of every opportunity.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Oh, he nails it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim. Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 7-point game.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Out to the right wing. From 17. Yes, on the jumper.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Guys, what do you think?
Timeout. Unique timeout here with the game pretty much settled.
But sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session, so coach electing to do that here.
And it's good.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
It looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.